Hey, what's up, guys? Max here. We did an entire live stream of just over an hour to cover the release notes because there's a lot of information to cover. But I'm going to try to do my best to summarize this in under X amount of minutes, really quick. So let's jump right in there. There's a lot of information to cover, but I'm just going to cover the biggest things. The biggest things that I found were very generous when it comes to the game. We know about the new champions coming out, so we're not going to do that. The quest difficulty updates. There's going to be changes to Cavalier, Thronebreaker, Uncollected. I forget the other names of it. Difficulties. They're going to be now called level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's apparently a new one being introduced, so I'm excited to see that. And dude, I hope I can be live the day that this launches. I would want to go and just try to clear this. Again, we're gonna find out if we can do this, and we should be fine. We got a couple of rank fours to kind of go with inside of this new difficulty. But if you're not Thronebreakers, Paragon players, this says that you should be able to take on this difficulty if you have the title of a Thronebreaker inside this new difficulty quest. I'm excited to see what kind of rewards are we going to be compensated to take on this new difficulty being introduced level 5. I guess maybe that's what it's going to be, level 5 into the game. Also, there's going to be an Eternity of Pain acceptance. This Eternity of Pain is going to be forever built into the game. There's going to be a new a boss, the Nameless Thanos boss. So be ready, look up some of the videos, content creators out there that fought this Nameless Thanos and has videos and guides on how to take this down. I'm gonna be doing some homework on my end to make sure I'm kind of well prepared to go into the fight. There's gonna be 16 champions we're gonna be having to fight with, so for sure go in there and get your revives and stack as many as possible. Keep also this date in mind. This is gonna be introduced on the 18th. Now, whoa. Don't just jump the gun. There's also a Karina Challenge Volume 3. So figure out. Ideally, we don't know the rewards. We don't know any information of the Karina guide, Karina Volume 3, but there is going to be some solo objectives. There's going to be some really difficult situations. There might be some titles, some profiles for finishing up quickly. So keep that in the back of your head, whether you want that or not, or you're just going to go for the Eternity of Pain situation for possibly rank 4 mats. So start thinking, start brainstorming what you want, but for sure start getting those revives into your account. Make sure they don't expire. Make sure you're doing them where they're not going to expire by the 18th. Figure out your schedule. Will you be able to do it at launch, or are you going to be able to do it days after? So make sure you're doing that math, okay? The Grandmaster Gauntlet is coming back. That is basically being returned. We forgot to put do not disturb on. So the Grandmaster Gauntlet is coming back, and with that, that is being introduced on the 11th. So 2 different dates. 11th, Grandmaster Gauntlet comes back, and we're gonna have keys. So if you haven't had a chance to do this, or you have, then you're not going to be able to do this again. But if you haven't, like myself, you're going to have keys. You can do this, I believe, a total of 3 times. There's going to be some keys at the end of Act 6. So if you're kind of completing content and you want to get some of those rewards, I completely forgot what the Gauntlet rewards look like. So I'm interested in seeing that when this comes live on the 11th. So we're just days away. So again, another reason to be forming revives. Keep that in mind. Champion updates. We're going to be introduced. So we had a little preview of what the champion updates were going to be. Iron Man, Infinity War, and Wiccan. So whether you have one of those two and you like using them for Battlegrounds, get those guys leveled up. It's exciting to start doing some testing and figure out why those champions got upgraded and what those upgrades are going to be. They gave us this information a while back, but we're going to get more details as we get closer to this date. New relics. Huge covering on the new relics. We're not going to cover here right now in details because I want to make this quick. We're going to get Iron Fist, Valkyrie, and Captain America World War II. My 2 favorite, just Iron Fist and Valkyrie, my 2 favorite out of the 2. Captain America is actually kind of nice for specific 2 champions, but that's it. So I don't know how I feel about Captain America. I feel like Iron Fist and Valkyrie are going to be the 2 top ones, Mystic and then 1 skill. Specifically Valkyrie, I freaking love her, which is why I'm holding my 5-star relics from the opening. Okay, a new fight stage. We saw a preview on the live stream what the new fight stage is going to be, so very excited for that to be implemented into the game. New changes, quality of just life and changes to the game to kind of make it feel fresh and new is always appreciated. Summoner's Choice returns, so don't forget to vote for Spider Punk. You're punking your neighborhood. Spider-Man, gotta vote for him. I know this is controversy. A lot of people don't want another Spider-Man in the game. I get it, but if you're part of the, we're calling it the Max Army now. Yeah, you want to go ahead and vote for Spider-Punk. Bug fixes and improvements. We ran through these. I feel like there was nothing huge that really stood out to me. When it comes to the fixes, the changes to the I Dare You, which is Battleground Season 4, Week 1. It's going to be changed where basically there is where you end up with 10 charges and it doesn't trigger armor up. It sticks there, so it possibly triggers again. So that's going to get fixed. Very good for the battlegrounds. We're going to see that. We're going to be able to bring in all your mystics that people weren't able to use are going to come back into the game. Also, big upgrade, which I was super excited for. Actually, I don't want to pass this one up inside the note. It has to do with battlegrounds. They're basically bringing back, you know how they took away those where you were able to see how many hits, how big of a hit the opponent did to your defense, and you were able to report whether they were like dealing 1,000,000 damage in one hit. You know, obviously they're modding. That is coming back. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. It's in the descriptions. It's one of the bullet points. We found it in the mix of all this. I can't find it. Here. Find the stats. Fighting the stats from Battlegrounds match history are now present in match history list. Okay, so we're going to get those, which is nice. The one thing I was worried about, but we're going to be able to see what this is about. Like, what does this mean for Archangel? We kind of talked about it, possibly already fixed in-game notification that, that it says flat. Right? So it says Archangel signature info string fixed to clarify ability actually reduced as flat. So we don't know what that means, but as the game gets updated, we'll get that information more, I guess. I mean, when we looked into Archangel, because he's such a big asset to Battlegrounds and just to your deck, I was a little concerned to what that was going to mean, but I honestly don't think there's big changes or something to be concerned about. Guys, that is as fast as I can possibly be. Hope you like this kind of brief just summarization of what I think is important when it comes to the new update version of the game coming here soon. A lot of exciting things, but for the most part, guys, get the grinding for those revives. There's big changes, big challenges coming our way. So I don't know if I am gonna go live with these Eternity of Pain, the Gauntlet, and everything that's coming in. Whether I complete it or not, I'm not gonna push. I'm gonna be smart about how I strategize. And again, strategy is important in this game. Don't push without having a strategy behind it. That's just some advice. I might be a noob, suck, but one thing I do good is strategize how and challenges I take on my challenges inside this game. Take care, guys. Drop a like on the video. Hope you enjoy this. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.